If you think that the happiness is coming from the materialistic forms, or from your gold, or from your money, or from your person, or from your girl, or from your boy, within 6 or 7 months, do you really think, are you getting the same amount of happiness from the same person or the same material? Are you able to give the birth to your baby? குழந்தையே சொல்லிருச்சு முடியாது, அவனுக்கு தெரியுது உங்களுக்கு புரியல. It's not in your hands. They should approve. Who? You people are always thinking from the society standards. You people are always living in the society standards. I am not saying anything wrong. See, it's enough. You already lived more than enough in this way. Now it's time to go beyond that. You have to jump, or else you will again die, again you will born, again you will die, again you will born. You may call your wife Chello, Tango, darling, honey, baby. You may call it whatever you want. After they die, will you call the same name with that body? எது ஒன்று அழியாமல் இருக்கிறதோ அது ஒன்றே நிரந்தரமானது. அழியக்கூடிய ஒன்று எப்படி நிரந்தரமாக இருக்கும் என்பது எனது கேள்வி. The happiness is hide and seek game. Once you get this car, immediately your mind will start to run for some other thing. Will it go or not? How will you get your happiness? தாயுமானவர் போன்ற உயர்நிலை ஞானிகளே வெறும் மெடிடேஷனில் போகணும்னு நினச்சி மெடிடேஷனில் போய் அப்புறம் உடலை விட்டு வெளியே போயிட்டா மோட்ச வாசலின் வீட்டு கதவில் அங்கு மிங்கும் அலைந்து திரிந்து மீண்டும் மனித பிறவி எடுத்து அன்பை கற்றுக்கிட்டு கருணையை கற்றுக்கிட்டு எல்லா உயிர்களும் தன் உயிர் போல நினச்சி அந்த ஃபீல் கொண்டு வந்து பிற உயிர்கள் கஷ்டப்படும் போது அழுததுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் they have attained that state. Your love is deeply rooted into envy and all other bad things. See, I have seen some prince also, I have seen some other kings also, I have seen some other kings guardians also. But the problem is when I see their eyes, mokka nammale evlo paravala poli. The actual law to change this world through the support of the universe and nature is to make you understand something regarding this truth, and you have to realize in your own. தனி மனித மாற்றமே உலக மாற்றம். ஏத்துக்கிறீங்களா இல்லையா? தர்மத்தின் வழி செல்ல செல்ல கர்மத்தின் வழி குறையும் அப்பா, which means the more dharma you do in this world, the more karma you will eradicate from your lifespan, from your brain, from your karmic blocks and everything. Do you know what is called dharma? It's very simple. எனக்கு வலிக்கிற மாதிரி அவனுக்கும் வலிக்கும், எனக்கு பசிக்கிற மாதிரி அவனுக்கும் பசிக்கும், அவ்வளோதான் தர்மா.
குருவே சரணம். என் பேர் பத்மினி. நான் திருச்சியில் இருக்கேன். தீட்சைன்னா நீ என்னன்னே தெரியாது. 3 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி குருஜியோட வீடியோ பார்த்து தீட்சை வாங்கி உபதேசம் வாங்கி நான் பயிற்சி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். பயிற்சி பண்ணதுலேருந்து நிறைய மாற்றம் எனக்குள்ள இருக்கு. இதில் முக்கியமாக மாற்றம் என்னன்னா, மனத்தை எப்படி கையாளணும், எப்படி அதை நம்ம கவனிக்கணுங்கிறத அவர் நிறையா நான் சொல்லியிருப்பாரு. அதை நான் முக்கியமாக அப்படியே நான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஒரு கவலையில் இருக்கும்போது ஒரு உணர்வுலேருந்து எப்படி அதை பார்த்து கவனித்து அந்த எண்ணங்களை கவனித்து அதை சரி பண்ணணுங்கிறத அவர் சொல்லியிருப்பாரு. அதை நான் முழுசாக பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். அதனால் இப்போ ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்லேருந்து நிறையவே நான் குறைஞ்சிட்டேன். கவலை முன்னாடி வரும்போது அதை எப்படி கவனித்து பார்த்து அதை சரி பண்ணி அமுச்சு விடணுங்கிறத அவர் சொல்லியிருப்பாரு. அதை நான் அப்படியே ஃபாலோ பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கேன். இப்போ கவலைங்கிறது பெருசாக என்னை பாதிக்கிறது இல்லை. அதனால் குருவுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி.
Let me come to the point very clearly. We don't want to waste the time, especially me. I don't want to waste the time of yours. So the thing which I am coming to say is, why are you living here? Straight question, straightforward question. Why did you come here and why are you living here? இங்கே ஏன் வந்தீர்கள், ஏன் இங்கே வாழ்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறீர்கள்? You can answer me. Very good. தப்பு இல்லை, அதுதான் கேட்குறேன். அந்த தவறு ஒன்றும் இல்லையா? ஆமாண்டா பணம் சம்பாதிக்க வந்தேன், அதானே சொல்லுங்க. ஆமாம். The first thing is we are in the need of money. The next thing,
next generation better future. So I came from Sri Lanka.
So you based on Sri Lanka, you came here for the better future for your kids, right? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. The main thing is that you are coming to say is the freedom and the happiness, nothing else, right? Okay, I appreciate it. Then
Lifestyle nalla irukku.
Oh. So you are feeling the lifestyle is so good, right? I appreciate it. Let me ask another question, okay? See, I have 2 options. I can conduct this satsang in a polite way. I know to speak like that. The second option is very harsh way. But in polite way, you cannot come to know what is called truth. If I say it in a harsh way, which is called pulling up your mind, touching your mind and killing the mind, which is straightly destroying your ego, I can do that. But you will feel more pain, you will get irritated, you will get more tensed. You may feel bad about me also, but I don't bother about all those things. I don't worry about all those things. So let me give you two options. The first option is polite way. The second option is harsh way, but you will come to know everything. Which way should I take? Poo Padaya, Singha Padaya? Sure? Okay, appreciate it. I really appreciate your courageous mentality and bravery. I am speaking very straightforward way. I am speaking in a very, very clear way. Having a home, having a beautiful wife, having a handsome husband is not a blessing. It's a trap. Having a mature kids is not a blessing. It's another trap. It's a bloody trap. Living a happiest lifestyle means, it doesn't mean that you are living a actual happiest lifestyle. Do you know what is called real happiness? Do you know what is called happiness? Let me say it in a very scientific way. Do you know what is called happiness mean? It's called dopamine secretion. Simple. What is called happiness? Your mind is getting stopped at some point. At that point, when the mind is getting stopped, your inside body is secreting a hormone which is called dopamine. Am I right or wrong? When the dopamine is being secreted, you will feel the happiness which is called bliss. Then I should ask you one thing. If the happiness is coming from inside means, why are you earning some other materialistic things from outside? I am asking that. If you think that the happiness is coming from the materialistic forms, or from your gold, or from your money, or from your person, or from your girl, or from your boy, within 6 or 7 months, do you really think, are you getting the same amount of happiness from the same person or the same material? Then why are you living here? See, I didn't come here to deport somewhere, okay? I am not an immigration officer and all, okay? See, that's not my work also. But you should know the value of your living. For that reason only, I am coming all the way from India to teach all these things. See, I am already in some other state. I don't want to explain my state and explain my inside spiritual status and all, okay? The God had already blessed me with so many good things. So many beautiful things. See, I have very high influence contacts around the globe. Around the globe. See, I am living my lifestyle in a very happiest way. I am already blessed with more materials. I am already blessed with more money. I am already blessed with more financial freedom. I am already blessed with more mental freedom. I am already blessed with so many good things. These kind of things you may have. I am very clear about it. But the thing is, the spiritual understanding, the spiritual upliftment and the spiritual enlightenment, I am damn sure you people didn't get yet. By God's grace, I got that also. You understand my point? By God's grace, I got that also. The actual truth, you people didn't come to know yet. The truth is based on nothingness. The truth is based on something very tremendous. The truth is based on illusion. The truth is based on beyond the illusion. See, the floor which you are sitting, the air which you are inhaling, the visuals which you are seeing, the property which you are conquering right now, everything is illusion. It is not here. You must understand this first. But to understand this kind of consciousness, it won't come just like that. Because see, you are seeing everything from your two eyes. Valalar saying is very clear way. Oonakangal. Oonakangal means, do you know what is that? Fake eyes. Fake eyes. These eyes won't show you the real truth. See, there are 4 eyes inside you. These are all first eye, which is called fake eyes. The another eyes is called mind's eye. Mind's eye. Do you know what is called mind's eye? Manakkan. Another one important eye is there. Netrikan alladhu Jnanakkan, which is called Ajna Chakra or wisdom eye or third eye. The 4th eye is there. Arutkan, which is called God's direct vision. You cannot open that much easily. You are not opening this eyes also. How will you open that kind of eyes and all? How will you do that? See, if I want to say it in a clear way, it will take more time, around a month to explain everything. I want to make it as a nutshell to give it to you in a very clear way and very simplest way. You understand my point? The thing which I am coming to say is, you are living a bullshit life. Even me before 5 years. When I came to know this truth, I really wanted to pass this truth to everyone who are all living around this universe. Living around this universe, mark my words, not in this world, living around this universe. Universe means Budan, Velli, Bhumi, Sevvai, Vyalan, Sunny, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, 9 planets, 1 sun, Milky Way galaxy. Not only this, there are many galaxies, there are many planets, there are many living beings, there are many other aliens are living more than our intelligence. You are thinking your intelligence is high, but your intelligence is not enough to crack this code. You get my point? You get my point or not? What did you get? What did you get?
You are wasting our time.
There is nothing to wait. See, it's just here. If you are ready, it will go inside like this. Fraction of a second it will happen. The problem is you are holding everything. You are holding everything. You want to take care of your wife, you want to make some money, you want to settle your EMIs, you want to take care of some other thing, you want to go to home, you want to go to work. How will you attain the supreme point of enlightenment in this kind of mentality? I am asking that. See, it's there. It's there. It's already there. The enlightenment is the most precious thing that you have to attain. If you don't get enlightenment, for this enlightenment, again you will born here. Do you really want to take this sufferance in your life? You may think, what is your problem? Let me born again, let me die again, let me born again and die again, born, die, born, die. There is no use of being born and getting die and again being born and getting die. No use of that, right? See, in this, currently I am speaking, in this 2024 itself, you have so many sufferances, mentally, physically, financially, soulfully, willfully, fundamentally, thoroughly, you may add all li. Am I right or wrong? Within next 50 to 75 years, do you really think the oxygen will be here? Yes, of course the oxygen will be here, but not from the trees. You will get the cylinders. Each and every person will have one cylinder to inhale the oxygen and exhale the carbon dioxide. Inhaling the O2 and exhaling the CO2. I am speaking in a very scientific way. I am not speaking any ghost stories. I am speaking very scientific reason. See, till you live in this life, till you live this life, if you are really craving about your food, if you really have the craving about some food or some other materialistic things or car or a girl or a boy, that craving will push you in a pit. Do you know what is called enlightenment?
Detach from everything.
No, you cannot detach from everything. How will you detach from everything? You cannot. How will you detach from everything? See, me itself having the desire on mukti, me itself having the desire on mukti, how can I leave all those attachments? You cannot do that.
Mind in peace.
Sorry?
Mind in peace. Stay mind in peace.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Another question. How will make yourself to be in the peace with the support of the mind? In which way will you go?
Through like you Gurujis and
Do you really think my mother and father had made me to teach you all these things? So you are saying I am the only Guruji, all I can make pass it to you. So you don't have the actual inside Guruji inside you, right? It may be little complicated, but it's very, very easy. There is only one thin line beyond that. If you can cross that thin line, you can easily understand the concept. See, who gave the birth to your babies? You. Just because having sex and intercourse, do you really think will you make the baby? Can you do that? Then why are There are many infertility centers around the world. If you can able to give the birth to a baby just because having sex or intercourse, do you really think, are you able to give the birth to a baby? குழந்தையே சொல்லிருச்சு முடியாது. அவனுக்கு தெரியுது, உங்களுக்கு புரியல. You cannot give the birth just like that to anyone. You cannot do that. It's not in your hands. They should approve. Who? Somewhat, someone, something which is beyond you. Beyond you. The thing which I am coming to say is, you can call it whatever you want. Jesus Christ, Allah, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu. They won't bother about it. All they want to hear from you is, it's not you. The biggest problem is you. We became so arrogant nowadays. We became so useless nowadays. Do you know how? We started to ask the rights for other person's property. Do you really think, is it a good way, or do you have manners to do like this? You didn't create the materials, you didn't manufacture any other things in this world. All other manufacturing came from the based on Panchabhutas. Panchabhuta means நிலம் நீர் நெருப்பு காற்று ஆகாயம். நிலம் land, நீர் water, நெருப்பு fire, காற்று air, ஆகாயம் sky or space. Am I right or wrong? Can you create any one thing without these 5 elements? No. Even a single thing can you make this? Can you really think, can you make this? Then how can you say you are a creator? I created this, I created that, I am the owner of this property, I am the owner of that property. How can you say like that? Who gave that rights to you?
But in this material world, we need to say that.
See, even though the thing is, we have to follow all the rules, laws and regulations of the Australian government. I accept that. I know very well about that. If I talk out of the law, I will go to jail. That also I am very aware of it. But the problem is, you started to believe that is the actual real thing. Your body should be in the constitutional law, but your mind shouldn't be in the constitutional law. It has to think more than law, more than everything. You all people only know about only one thing, which is called constitutional law. There is another one law. Do you know what is called that? Divine. 5 elements law. பஞ்சபூத சட்டம். சமுதாய சட்டம் மட்டும்தான் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். பஞ்சபூத சட்டம்னா என்னன்னு தெரியுமா? There is another one law beyond that. Do you know what is called that? 9 planets law. What is called that? 9 planets law. Navagraha Sattam. There is another one law beyond that. Do you know what is that? Irai Sattam, divine law. You people are always thinking from the society standards. You people are always living in the society standards. I am not saying anything wrong. See, it's enough. You already lived more than enough in this way. Now it's time to go beyond that. You have to jump, or else you will again die, again you will born, again you will die, again you will born. Thiruvalluvar says this very very clearly. Piravi perungadal நீந்துவர் நீந்தார் இறைவன் அடி சேராதார். Which means this whole birth is like a biggest ocean. You have to swim this ocean. If you don't swim this ocean, you cannot reach the destination. For this reason only, you have to cross this path at any cost, because without this human body, see, understand this thing, without this human body, you cannot attain any enlightenment. If your body is the truthful thing, then you must think from the way, once you die, will your family will accept your body? Will enjoy your body? Will have sex with your body? Then immediately within 1 or 2 hours they will destroy your body. Am I right or wrong? Then do you really think your beauty and your handsomeness, your eyes, your hands, your legs, your head, everything is the actual property? Do you think in that way? You may call your wife Chellam, Tangom, darling, honey, baby. You may call it whatever you want. After they die, will you call the same name with that body? How many days can you hold that body, that dead body? Answer me. Do you have that much courageous mentality to have the dead body in your home? Oh my God. Appreciate it. Any people like that? I really want to fall down on your feet. Just raise your hands. Then, see, Australian life is appreciable. Even I love Australia, especially Melbourne. And one more thing to say, the positive thing to say. Positively, we have 1 acre land in Melbourne. We have already registered our company name, Paramborul Yogam Private Limited. We have our official center now in Melbourne. This is the biggest achievement we have right now. Okay. So in upcoming days, upcoming months, regularly I'm going to conduct the satsang for the white people also, for another Indian people. That is going to happen. That is a different game, man. That's a different game. But the thing which I'm coming to say is, in this day, if you people, 50 people are coming, means you shouldn't see me again. That's the main thing I want to know. Each and every satsang you are coming and asking for some other spiritual discourses means, are you really doing a spiritual shopping or what? What are you doing here? Each and every time you are getting something from me, I accept it. But even I have work, I want to go beyond some other realms, I want to go more other dimensions. Am I right or wrong? You always asking me indirectly to do the satsangs always only for you. This is not good, right? You have to uplift yourself and you have to show me that you got something inside you. And you got some wisdom inside you. Through that wisdom, you have enlightened many souls like you. I want to listen that from you. See, this is not the job of Mahavishnu. This is not a work of only one Mahavishnu. I need more Mahavishnus. Don't always put more efforts or don't always give more pressures on me. I have more other works to do. I want to travel more other countries. See, if I have a center here means that doesn't mean that I always come all the way to here and do the satsangs to make you enlightened. See, you have a soul, you have a body, you have a mind, you have a context, you have a wealthy context, you have everything. Why don't you do this? The main thing is just understanding. What is the understanding? Nothing is true here. To understand this, will you take 100 years more? Do you really think like that? How many Mahan should come here for you? How many Siddhas and how many yogis are you really expecting to teach all these things? See, I am not saying anything new here. I am already saying everything said by Agathiyar, Bogar, Pulipani, Sivananda Paramhamsa, Vallala. Everyone said the same. Jesus also said the same. Love is God. Anbe Sivam. Didn't you hear about this in your past? Then why didn't you follow? The problem is, the main problem is, you have only the knowledge, there is no realization. Do you know what is the difference between the knowledge and realization? See, however, within next 1 hour, we are going to give you the food for dinner to eat, okay? If you are feeling so hungry, let me take a note and write rice, water, beans, drumstick, lady's finger, like that. Will you really feel if I write something just because of reading? Do you really think the hungry of yours will go away? Answer me.
No.
Why?
We can't feel that.
Because we didn't eat it.
That is called knowledge. That is called knowledge. கற்றதனால் ஆய பயனென்கொல் வாலறிவன் நற்றால் தொழார் எனின் கற்க கசடர கற்பவை கற்ற பின் நிற்க அதற்கு தக. என்னத்தை படிச்சு வச்சு என்னத்தை பிரயோஜனம்? Whatever I ask, you will speak like a wisest person in the world. For 24 hours you may speak. I know. You are very, very wisest person. I know very well. The problem is, the actual wisest thing won't come from the knowledge. It is actually coming from the realization. Do you know what is called realization? Do you know what is called realization? Within 1 hour, I will serve you the food. You will eat it. After that, will your hungry go away? 200% will go away. You are eating. How I are saying it won't go away?
For the time it will go away.
For the time only I am saying. For that time only I am saying. Will it go away or not? Simple. That is called realization. The biggest problem of yours is you know about everything, you read everything, you've already read everything, but the problem is you didn't follow anything. Do you know what is the biggest secret? If you have followed just only one wisdom, if you have followed only one spiritual truth which was taught by the Siddhas or yogis, you may already got enlightened. The biggest problem of ours, the biggest tension of us is not following what we are saying. Even though if you are ready to attend next 1000 satsangs or 1000 spiritual discourses around the world, you won't get enlightened. I am very damn sure about it. I have already said it, right? You are doing spiritual shopping. You are not in the mood or you are not in the interest of getting enlightened. If you really want to get enlightened, you have to go through it. See, the spirituality is not actually the love and light. That is the end. The love and light is the end. Before that, you have to go very, very hardest path. You have to cross many painful path. Anxiety, panic attack, stress, depression. Every data which was stored in your mind and your brain will go away from you. That is called karmic clearance. You people are not ready for that. But still you are in the need of some expectation and reality to reach something. How will you attain that enlightenment? You people are not ready to accept the sufferances. Yes.
One question. So that means nothing belongs to us. So either your husband, or kids, or friends, or family. So you get affected when things don't go your way, your expectation. So when nothing belongs to me, then I should not be expecting anything. So when I don't expect anything, then I won't feel sad.
I am asking, who are you to ask him? Who are you? Who? You are not soul. That's God's particle. Are you thinking you are a soul? There is no you. There is only one person which is called divine. Everything is Maya. The thing which is saying I or I am or you is completely ego. Ego means fake understanding, wrong understanding, bad understanding, arrogant understanding. You are nothing. You are just a piece of shit. You are just a dust. You are nothing. If you can say I am powerful, I am this or I am that, you shouldn't die. எது ஒன்று அழியாமல் இருக்கிறதோ அது ஒன்றே நிரந்தரமானது. அழியக்கூடிய ஒன்று எப்படி நிரந்தரமாக இருக்கும் என்பது எனது கேள்வி. To understand this, do you really think will you go another 40 years? Why are you wasting your time? However you are going to die. See, one of my friend before 1 week he got an accident, he died and he passed away. I am just praying for his soul. The God is saying that you cannot do anything for him. Do you know what is the reason behind it? He didn't do any punya. He didn't do any good things in his life.
இறைவன் என்ன அனுப்பினது, இறைவன் என்ன அனுப்பியிருக்கிறார் இங்க ஏதோ ஒரு டியூட்டியை செய்துட்டு வான்னு சொல்லி கர்மாவை கழிச்சிட்டு வா.
Yes, now you people, you 60 people got the time now. You don't talk about others. You no need to talk about others. Now it's your time. You have to turn. Simple. If you didn't come to this satsang, it's not your time. You already come to this satsang, then it is your time to change yourself. If you are not aware, definitely they will ask more questions once you pass away from this body. I am not saying I am a powerful person. I am not saying I am something like that. I am not saying I am God. Say I am not. I am nothing. I am nothing. I am a beggar. I am a shit. I am an idiot. I am a stupid. I belong to nothing. I am no one. See, I am not saying it in a kind way. It's the actual truth. You have to realize this. Then which is talking? The desire is talking. Which desire is talking? The desire of enlightening someone is talking. Which desires are sitting? The desire of getting something, the desire of earning something, the desire of having something, the desire of cooking something, the desire of eating something, the desire of living something is sitting and hearing. Then who are you?
இறைவனின் தூதன்.
இறைவனின் தூதன்லாம் இல்லைங்க. இறைவனின் தூதனாக இருந்தால் முக்காலமும் தெரியணும் உங்களுக்கு. அடுத்து என்ன நடக்கும்? இப்போ எனக்கு ஒரு இடத்துல அரிக்குது, எங்கே அரிக்குதுன்னு சொல்லுங்கள் நீங்கள். இறைவனின் தூதனுக்கு எங்கே அரிக்குதுன்னு கூட தெரியாதா? என்னாலே கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியாது. நான் அதனால தான் என்னவே இறைவனின் தூதன்னு சொல்கிறது இல்லை. ஹவு கேன் யூ சே தட் யூ ஆர் அ காட்ஸ் கமாண்டோ? We don't have that much rights to say all these things. That's a very biggest role. Don't ever use that. You shouldn't go that much long. You should be in the mentality of we are just piece of shit and we are nothing. Only from that understanding you will get enlightened. The biggest problem is this ego is again coming to destroy you. See, you are doing this. You are not a doer. You are not a doer. The main problem is you are getting the doubt mainly on this only. You have the main problem on this only. You are doing the often mistakes on this only. You are getting the doubt on this only. Some point or some time you get enlightened like, yes, I am not doing this. But after some problems or after some situation you are thinking, yes, I am doing this. That is your biggest problem. You are not doing this. If you are doing something means you should know what is going to happen next. Can you say that? How can you say that? You didn't created anything, then how can you say that I created this, I created that? You cannot say that. See, I am not saying anything wrong about you. This is how exactly this world is running. Under this illusion, under this maya. So we have to break all these stereotypes by the understanding of we are nothing only through you shouldn't call yourself as God also. You don't have that kind of permission. You don't have any kind of access to that. You shouldn't call yourself as God. Even the enlightened masses never called them as God. Do you know what is called God? G-O-D. Do you know what is called that? G for generation, O for operation, D for destruction. படைத்தல், காத்தல், அழித்தல். Only 3 works of God only you know. There are another 2 works of God are there. The fourth thing is maraithal, which means hiding. The God is doing the hiding work also. Do you know what the gods are hiding? They are hiding all the needful things. All the things. You cannot see. You can only see the 3 dimensions only. Length, breadth and width. Am I right or wrong? 3 dimensions. You can only see this thing. The God had hidden you all other dimension. There are 4th dimension which is called relativity, kalam. There is 5th dimension which is called pure divine. There are more dimensions also. You cannot go just like that. Only when you have love inside you, the chemical reaction will happen. When the chemical reaction is happening inside you, because of showing the love on someone, the inside love particles, the God's particles, your atoms will get changed as light particles. Through that love and light particles only, you can understand who is God. Until that, don't ever call yourself as God. That's a sin. The biggest, the powerful Jesus Christ itself said, I am not God. I am a messenger of God. Am I right or wrong? பரலோகத்தில் இருக்கும் எங்கள் பரமபிதாவை தான் கூப்பிட்டார். நான் தான் பரலோகத்தில் இருக்கிற பரமபிதான் கூப்பிட்டாரா? I love Jesus a lot. Do you know why? Do you know why? I have already said it in many videos. I love his intention of showing love. I love his generosity. I love his kindness. I love his truthfulness. I love every part of him. I love every mentality of him. I love his helping nature. Forget about the all other things related to the religion and all. See, the religion means it's just a vehicle. Jesus is a destination. Christianity is a vehicle. Jesus is a destination. I am speaking about the destination. I am not speaking about the vehicle.
Like Jesus, Allah.
Whoever, you can call it whatever you want. It won't get angry if you call it as some other name. All it needs is you shouldn't call your name. You shouldn't show yourself. Because see, if I always say my name, your 0 volts bulb only will work. If I always call God's name, do you really think it has some watts? Infinite watts. Infinite watts of power you will get. Whenever you call the God's name, you will get the power from the God. Whenever you say yourself, you will get only your efficiency and your ability and your circumstances. Only through that only you can work. For that reason only I am saying many people are dying very easily. Many people are getting affected just because of the lack of blessings. Do you know what is called blessing? There is only one blessing only. In my point of view, in my understanding, I personally feel blessing is only one thing. Do you know what is called that thing? Self-realization. Simple. Once you realize yourself, it is automatically going to Piravilla Perval, which means there is no next birth. That is the only blessing. If you get 1 kg gold, that's a trap. If you get more girls, that's a trap. If you get more boys, that's a trap. If you get more properties, that's a trap. You have to come out of that also. The more materialistic things you get, you have to come out of it more clearly and more intentionally. Do you have that kind of courageous mentality and that kind of determination and that kind of dedication to come out of all those things? Then you are saying in Australia, you people are earning money. You people have come here for, that's what I have already asked everything in the starting itself. Now you cannot deny it. You already get caught red-handed. You have come here for the money, you have come here for the lifestyle, you have come here for the freedom. Do you know what is called freedom? Do you really know what is called real freedom? Do you know what is called freedom means? Accepting yourself as nothing, that is called freedom. Do you know why I am saying this? When you accept yourself as nothing, at the same time you will become everything. Needing nothing attracts everything. Attached to nothing, connected to everything. Am I confusing or is it clear? Needing nothing attracts everything. Attached to nothing, connected to everything. How? Where the focus goes, there energy flows. Where the focus goes, there energy flows. If you focus on the gold, there energy flows. It will get you more gold. But the question is, will the gold will take you to the places? The actual places, the actual freedom places. I am asking that. I am not saying earning gold is wrong, but I am saying always earning gold is wrong. I am not saying earning money is wrong, but I am saying you are completely destroying yourself and destroying your life and dedicating your life only for earning money is wrong. See, many people are coming here and working. I am so happy to see this, but you must understand one thing very clearly inside you. You have the patience to work for a company for 40 to 50 years as a slave. I am speaking very clearly. Just because of money, just for money, just to earn some clothes, just to eat some food, just to build some shelter. Am I right or wrong? But you people don't have the patience to realize God, the actual truth, just to practice for 5 to 6 years. What kind of idiotic mentality is this? எங்க போய் முட்டிக்கிறது நான்? You have the patience to work as a slave for a person for 40 to 50 years. However, your hair is going to, it is actually in the very bad stage. In upcoming years, it is going to be grey and it is going to be white. However, you are going to die. Almost you died. Still you want to taste that honey, right? இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நாள் வாழ்ந்துட்டு போயிட்டா நல்லா இருக்கும். இன்னும் 2 வீடு கட்டிட்டு போயிடுறாங்க. இன்னும் அந்த பொண்டாட்டிக்கிட்ட இருந்து அந்த டைவர்ஸை மட்டும் வாங்கி, எதுக்குடா டைவர்ஸ் வாங்குற? சரி டைவர்ஸ் வாங்கணும், வேணாம். டைவர்ஸ் வாங்கிட்டு என்ன பண்ண போற? தனியாக நிம்மதியாக வாழ போறியா? மறுபடியும் வேற ஏதாவது பொண்ணை தேடிட்டு இருப்பான். See, having sex is not a crime, but seeing the whole life only for sex is a crime. Do you know what is called sex? S-E-X. Do you know what is called that? Satisfying, enlightening, extreme is called sex. Satisfying, enlightening, அவனுக்கு தெரியுது பாருங்க, கத்துறான் பாருங்க. Satisfying, enlightening, extreme is called sex. See, you may come out of everything very easily. Money you can come out of very easily. Land related things, attachment related things, you can come out of everything very easily. At the moment of enlightenment, the biggest problem that you are going to face is your sexual desire. You cannot control that. You cannot destroy that. How will you reach that stage? How will you reach that kind of stage in your life? I've said very clearly, having sex is not a crime. Having sex with multiple partners is not a crime, but you have to face the consequences if you are not aware of your body condition. You understand my point? There is nothing wrong in this life, but you should know the limitations of everything. Do you know what is called addiction? Anything you take beyond the limit is called addiction. It may be cigarettes, it may be alcohol, it may be some other drugs, it may be even your idli, vada, dosa, pongal, it may be your car drive, it may be your two-wheeler drive, it may be your motorbike drive, it may be some other places going, it may be some other countries regularly visiting, which means your mind is asking something, you are fulfilling your mind's desire often. For what? For no reason. For no reason. But your mind is thinking that when you do that kind of things, your mind is actually thinking that you are getting that kind of happiness. I am asking one thing, if the money is giving the happiness means now you have more money. Why did you come here? The disappearance of mind is called happiness. The stopping point of the mind is called happiness. If you really think the $10 million only will give you that happiness means, let me do one thing now, right now, then you will come to know what is called happiness. I am going to hide your slippers somewhere. I am going to hide your car somewhere. I am going to hide your keys somewhere. Now, will you need $1 million or car keys, slippers and car? What will you need? $1 million is second thing. First, what will you need now? Car keys and then? Okay, after 1 hour of searching, what will you feel? You didn't find that. What will you feel inside? Panic, frustration, sadness. How can you say that the car can give you the happiness? This car now took out your happiness. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Within 1 hour, next 1 hour, I am going to give you everything. The car, the slippers and the car key. How will you feel that? Wow! Wow! What took out your happiness? What gave this happiness? The car? The slippers? The car keys? While you are searching, your mind is running. So panic, tension, stress, depression, ella karma kandravi ella. When you got the materials, your mind started to stop itself by its own, which means your expectations making your mind to travel. When there is some expectation is to be fulfilled, your mind is getting stopped. When your mind is being stopped, at that time you are feeling that happiness. That is called happiness. You get my point? The happiness is hide and seek game. The happiness is, once you get this car, immediately your mind will start to run for some other thing. Will it go or not? How will you get your happiness? The idiots only will try to buy some car. The idiots only will try to earn some millions. The idiots only will try to marry someone to get the happiness. The masters, the pros, the enlightened super beings always learn themselves to handle their mind first, then control their mind into next level, then stop their mind into third level, then destroy their mind in the complete level. முதலில் மனோலயம் பிறகு மனோநாசம். இன்னும் உங்களுக்கு மனோலயமே வரல, இனி எங்கே போய் மனோநாசம் வரப்போகுது? எதுவும் தப்பாக பேசுகிறேன்னா? I don't say I am always right. I may be wrong sometimes. If I speak something wrong, you should enlighten me. I am always open to hear. See, only one thing you have to realize. Why are you living here? Why are you living here? For what reason you are living here? உங்களுக்கு இன்னும் என்ன வேணும்னே தெரியல. You didn't come to know what is your need here. Then why are you living? Just go and do suicide. Can you do that? Then why are you living? You are wavering like something, like a ghost and do something. Why are you doing this? Why are you giving birth to your babies? You itself don't know what is called life. What are you going to teach your babies? You itself didn't know what is called life, for what reason you are living. In this kind of mentality, you are teaching your kids something like that, something like this, you should do this, you should do that. Bullshit. You are destroying everyone's life. Wherever you go, you are speaking something like idiot and changing someone's mentality. பணம் தாண்டா உன்னை காப்பாற்ற ஒரு வார்த்தை போதும். அப்போ பணம் தானான்னு சொல்லிட்டு அடுத்த 50 வருஷம் அவுட் அவனுக்கு. See, you don't need to mention my name, you don't need to mention my Paramporul Yogam and all, you don't need to mention my Paramporul Foundation and all, you don't need to say my name to everyone, you don't need to give the credits to me, you don't need to do anything. All I need is just escape from this reality, this physical reality. We are in a matrix game. See, this is one material, understand, this is one material and this is another material. In your eyes it may seem like a material, but this is not a material. Behind this material, not behind this, actually some other place, some other dimension. If this material has to be placed here in a proper way like this, there is some coding. In Tamil we call it as Brahmanyanam. In English we call it as matrix codes. See, for an example to say, in website www.paramporulfoundation.in, if you go to that website, it may seems like a very beautiful website with more information like what I'm doing, what the foundation is doing, what the blah blah blah, everything is there. But the actual thing is, you just right click that page and click view page source. What should you do? View page source. If you click that view page source, it will take you to some other place which is called completely consisted with more codings: HTML, meta tag, meta description tag, keywords tag, abstract tag, heading tag, H1, H2, H3, H4. There are many codings like that. Through that codings combination only the website is being built and it is showing as a website, which means the beautiful website is based on more codings which you cannot see just like that. Same like this. This whole planet, this whole universe is in the codings, matrix codings. If I want to change this color, I don't need to paint this. If I know Brahmanyana and close my eyes or do some Shambhavi Mudra and access my consciousness into the higher frequency and higher vibrational level, I can enter that consciousness. Once I enter that consciousness, I will become a co-creator of this universe. When I become the co-creator of this universe through my consciousness, I can change the codings. If I want to change the heading tag of a website, means I have to find the heading tag and change the heading tag. Am I right or wrong? The heading tag itself will change. The heading tag alone will change. Same like that. If I can find this coding in this universe, if I can raise my consciousness in the higher vibration level, I can easily change this color from my sitting place through my consciousness. That is the power of consciousness. In Tamil, consciousness is called as Unarvu Nilai. Kadalagi, Kasindu, Urugi, Kannir Malgi. Which means if you want to go the supreme consciousness, there is only one way. That is not meditation also. Meditation is just a tool. At the point of time, you have to forget the meditation also. There is only one way where you can reach the divine. Only one way. Only one way. There is no other way. I am very, very damn sure about it. Anbin Valiyadu Uyir Nilai, which means the destination of the soul, the destination of divine, the destination of supreme is in the path of love and compassion only. If you don't learn the compassion while you are in this body, if you don't know the art of loving some other person while you are living in this body, if you are really thinking only through the meditation, only through the detachment, you can easily escape out of this matrix. Mean 2 minutes condolences to you. It is not possible. No way. You cannot do that. தாயுமானவர் போன்ற உயர்ந்த நிலை ஞானிகளே வெறும் மெடிடேஷனில் போகணும்னு நினச்சி மெடிடேஷனில் போய் அப்புறம் உடலை விட்டு வெளியே போயிட்டா மோட்ச வாசலின் வீட்டு கதவில் அந்த வாசலில் அங்கு மிங்கும் அலைந்து திரிந்து மீண்டும் மனித பிறவி எடுத்து அன்பை கற்றுக்கிட்டு கருணையை கற்றுக்கிட்டு எல்லா உயிர்களும் தன் உயிர் போல நினச்சி அந்த ஃபீல் கொண்டு வந்து பிற உயிர்கள் கஷ்டப்படும் போது அழுததுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் they have attained that state. Very easily you are thinking you can easily escape from this realm, right? You no need to learn Kundalini, you no need to learn Vasi Yoga, you no need to learn Paramparul Yogam, you no need to learn anything. But the question is, do you know what is called love? The love which you are doing, that is not love, that is lust, that is stupidity. Your love is deeply rooted into attachments and desires. Your love is deeply rooted into expectations. Your love is deeply rooted into illness. Your love is deeply rooted into envy, greed, and all other bad things. If you are saying, no, I am not like that, let me ask you another question. I am going to ask your husband or wife, they are not going to work anymore from tomorrow in Australia itself. Can you live your life? No. Can you live your life? Then how can you say that you are showing love to your husband and wife? How dare you say that? Do you know what is called real love? You people are doing a bullshit business. That is not love. Excuse me for that. The actual love is only on giving without any limits or without any expectations. Do you want the example for that? Trees. Is it really expecting something to give oxygen? You may think that I am giving the water. How can you say that you are giving the water to the trees? How many days did you give the water to the tree? The sun, it is giving the sunlight always without expecting. Even if you wake up at 6 or 7 or 8, or even if you die, it won't bother about anything. By time, on the spot, at the utmost dedication level, it will rise on somewhere and it will give the sunlight to everyone and everywhere. That is the actual love, man. See, I am not speaking any philosophies. I am speaking the truth. While I am speaking all these things, I may seem like some good philosopher. I am an enlightened person. See, forget all those idiotic things. I am nothing. Understand the concept. The real love always stands for giving without expect anything in return. Let me say it in a Krishna way. Give and give more without expect anything in return. What did I say? Give and give more without expect anything in return. Such sacrifice by a devotee that enslaves God. Underline this word. That enslaves God. What did you give in your life? What did you give in your past? Some iPhones or something like that? Ask yourself very honestly and clearly, did you give that thing or some other materialist things with expectation or without expectation? ஒரு 2 பொருள் கொடுத்தா இவன் நம்ம கூடயே இருப்பான். புருஷனுக்கு ஒரு கார் வாங்கி கொடுத்தா வேற எவளையும் நினைக்க மாட்டா. பொண்டாட்டிக்கு ஒரு 4 பேக் வாங்கி கொடுத்தா எங்கேயும் போக மாட்டா. If I give some bag to my wife, she will always remember about me. If I present some watch to my boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance, they will always remember me. Bullshit. Don't say me like that. It's time to turn. You already crossed many years. Don't ever say any reasons hereafter. It's time to change right now. It's not the time for the excuses. You don't need to convince me. Of course, you cannot convince me. Just convince yourself. I am very right. I am always right because I know what is called right. Don't ever come all the way to say this thing that இல்லைங்க அது அப்படிங்க இல்லைங்க இது இப்படிங்க எப்படியும் இல்லை ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. மாறுங்க இல்லைன்னா மாற்றப்படுவீர்கள், கொடூரமாக மாற்றப்படுவீர்கள். அடி குண்டக்க மண்டக்க விழுங்க. தேவையாது, பொலந்து கட்டிடுவானுங்க. தேவையாது. எதுக்கு அடிக்கிறானுங்கன்னே தெரியாமல் அடிப்பானுங்க. வேணுமா அது? ஏன்னா நான் எந்த விஷயத்துக்குனே சரிப்பட்டு வர மாட்டேன். அதாவது சொல்லிட்டு போங்கண்ணே, நான் எதுக்குன்னே சரிப்பட்டு வர மாட்டேன். ஏன் அது அத்தனை டைம் வடிவேலு கேட்குறாரு, டே நான் என்னை நீ ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணிட்ட தெரியுது, எதுக்குனாவது சொல்கிறா, நீ எதுக்கு ரிஜெக்ட் பண்ணுன்னு சொல்லு, அப்போயாவது நான் திருந்துறேன். யூ மே ஆஸ்க் லைக் தட் பட் தே ஒன்ட் சே த ஆன்சர். இது எவ்வளோ பெரிய வலி. எதுக்கு அடிக்கிறானுங்கன்னே தெரியாமல் அடிக்கிறானுங்களே. தேவையாது. Do you need this kind of life in your life, in your next life or upcoming life? All you people very well aware of kurma, but do you know what is called karma? The consequences of your intention and action, which is called karma. The aftermath of your activities is called karma. The intention behind the action is called karma. If you don't know about the karma, definitely you are going to born again. You took around 50 years, you took around 70 years, something like that. You people all are doing all these bloody shit things around the world. Still you didn't come to know what is called actual truth. See, this is a very big concept. I cannot say everything in a word or in a day. But what I can say is, understand this truth first, realize this truth first inside you. All other teachings will happen automatically inside you. It will blossom inside you. It will blossom from you. You get my point?
Yeah.
I cannot teach you all these things because for my understanding, for my way of living, for my sacrifices, for my meditation sadhanas, for my love, for my givings, for my understanding, the God had given me many things. Now it's my choice. Now it's my choice whether I can give it to you or not. How can you ask me always, Mahavishnu give this for free, Mahavishnu give this for free, Mahavishnu always available for me, Mahavishnu please come always to Australia. How can you say that? How can you ask me that? Who gave that rights to you? Am I speaking anything wrong? Am I speaking anything wrong? Am I speaking anything wrong? Then what's wrong here? The you is the main wrong thing. The you is the main suffering. The you and the I, whatever it may be, you can call it whatever. The I and the you and the I and the you, the biggest curse that you are having right now. There is no you, there is no I. Not universe. If you go out of the planet, you will get stumbled upon. What I do? I will die. Oh my God, where is my shoot? Oh my God, where is the planet? How can I go down? If you go just 15,000 meters, 15,000 feet above the sky, if you go just 40,000 feet above the sky, what will you do? What will you do? What is the fuel source that you have to make yourself live there above 40,000 feet? Just by living in this planet, just by living here, just by living in Australia, you are thinking that I got this, I got that, I am this, I am that. நம்ம ஊருக்காரங்களாம் இங்கே வந்தால் தான் தெரியும். நம்ம படுற பிச்சை எடுக்கிறது, கஷ்டப்படுறது, துப்பு வாங்குறதுலாம் அவனுக்கு இங்கே வந்தால் தெரியும். ஆனால் நம்ம ஊருக்கு போனால் மட்டும் பில்டப். ஆஸ்திரேலியாவில் ஐ எம் லிவிங், ஐ எம் டூயிங் திஸ், ஐ எம் டூயிங் தட். நான் இப்படி நான் அப்போ உங்களுக்கு தப்பு சொல்லலைங்க. இப்போ எப்போங்க இந்த புரிதலுக்கு வர்றது? அதை தாங்க கேட்குறேன் நான். எத்தனை வருஷம் தாங்க இன்னும் இப்படியே கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு இருக்க போகிறீங்க? எத்தனை வருஷம் தான் இப்படி ஃபேக்காகவே வெளியில் வந்து காமிச்சு எனக்கு தெரியாதா நீங்கள் என்ன கஷ்டப்படுறீங்க? கண்ணை பார்த்தா தெரியும் எங்கே செருப்படி வாங்கினீங்க, எங்கே மிதி வாங்கினீங்க, எங்கே அசிங்கப்பட்டீங்க. பில்டப் வேறு. ஒவ்வொருத்தனுக்கு இப்படி ஒவ்வொரு பிரச்சனை இருக்குது. ஒவ்வொருத்தனுக்கு ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி ஒன் இஸ் ஹேவிங் தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இன்சைட் them. See, I have seen some prince also. I have seen some other kings also. I have seen some other kings' guardians also. They have many things. They have many cars. They have thousands of cars. They have Istana. Istana, do you know what is called Istana? Palace. But the problem is when I see their eyes, ngokka makka nammale evlo paravalla poli. They have so many problems in them. They have so many problems with their wife. They have so many problems with their husband. They have so many problems with their asset. They did many killings also. They did many immoral things also. They feel so guilty about it. The biggest sin that they are carrying now is their guiltiness. Wherever they go for forgiving or getting some forgiveness, they are not getting it. If you come all the way to Guru and ask for the forgiveness, we cannot give you the forgiveness. How can we give the forgiveness? Only the God can give you the forgiveness. Only the God can forgive you for your sins. All we can do is can show you the path, how you should walk, how you should go, where you should go, how you can sustain over there, how you can make yourself free and empty over there to reach that place. Our only work is we can show you the path, but who should walk? You. There is no other option. For that reason only I am saying this is a bullshit life, this is nothing, you are going to die very soon. I've already said one story, my friend already passed away, I couldn't do anything. No one can do anything. இறந்ததற்கப்புறம் பின்தொடர்ந்து வரக்கூடியது உன் பாவ புண்ணியம் மட்டும்தான். ஒரு வளையல் வராது, ஒரு வாட்ச் வராது, நெத்தியில் வைக்கிற ஒரு ரூபாயும் அவனை எடுத்துகிட்டு போயிடுவான். தேவையாது. ஃபைனல் திங் ஐ எம் கம்மிங் டு சே இஸ் யூ ஆர் நத்திங். We are going to die soon. No one is coming to save us. Even the avatar itself come to save you means, it clearly means the avatar itself cannot save you, just like doing some Jibumba magic and all. The actual law to change this world through the support of the universe and nature is to make you understand something regarding this truth, and you have to realize in your own. தனி மனித மாற்றமே உலக மாற்றம். ஏற்றுக்கிறீங்களா இல்லையா? Each and every individual should get this kind of enlightenment, should go next level to attain some other level to reach the divine light. I didn't say you to stop everything. I didn't say you to stop everything. But I said while you are doing something, you should analyze it whether it is needed or not. That is called awareness. While you do something, you shouldn't do just like that. Your awareness should witness it. Do you know what is the reason? Only when you have the highest awareness while doing something, you will come to know it's nothing. There is no need of doing this. Only through that awareness only you can come out of all the bullshit things, or else you cannot come out of it. Only through the highest awareness, only through the highest vibration, only through the highest frequency only you cannot come out of this illusion, or else you cannot come out of this illusion, because now you are living in the dream. Now you are dreaming. Understand this, you are dreaming now. I am speaking in the dream. I am a character in the dream. You are also a character in the dream. There is no Australia, there is no law, there is nothing. Each and every enlightened masters knows about it very well. தம்பி, அப்போ இது ட்ரீம் அப்படின்னா அப்போ நான் தூங்கும் போது வரதுன்னா, while you are sleeping it's short time dream, while you are awake it's longest dream, but it's a bloody dream. Of course we are living in a dream. We are dreaming, we are dreaming, we are dreaming. When will you come to know that this is a dream? Only when you have the highest awareness by consistent practice or consistent mode of being in the mood of love. Through that love and compassionate being only, the God will gift you that kind of vision to analyze everything in the easiest way, that this is nothing. எப்படி மகாவிஷ்ணு இவ்வளோ பணிவாக இருக்கீங்க, எப்படி தன்னடக்கம்? என்னடா பணிவு தன்னடக்கம்? என்ன பெரிய பணிவு, என்ன பெரிய தன்னடக்கம்? நம்மளே ஒன்று இல்லைன்னு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு, நம்மன்ற ஒன்றே இல்லைன்னு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு, எதுவுமே நிரந்தரம் இல்லைன்னு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. இதில் என்ன பணிவு தன்னடக்கம் வேறு? உண்மையாக இப்படி தான் இருக்கணும். நம்ம எங்கள் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி நம்மளுது இல்லை, எதுவுமே நம்மளுது இல்லை, எந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டியும் நமக்கு பிலாங் ஆனது கிடையாது, எதையும் நம்ம படைக்கலை. இதில் என்ன அகங்காரம்? என்னது உண்ணுது என்னதுன்னு. இன்றைக்கி உங்கள் புருஷனை ஏமாற்றி உங்கள் கண்ட்ரோலில் வச்சுருக்கீங்க, உங்கள் பொண்டாட்டி ஏமாற்றி நான் தான் உனக்கு மெயின், நான் தான் இப்படி, நான் தான் அப்படி. நீங்கள் செத்து போயிட்டீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, பொண்டாட்டி ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுவாங்க. நடக்குமா நடக்காதா? while living, the husband is not teaching the wife to live the life in the aloneness. The aloneness is the greatest power. They are making their wives and the husband as, I am the biggest asset, you should take care of me, you should take care of this, you should take care of that, I am giving you the money. You are being and you are making everything as a trap, unknowingly and indirectly and unintentionally. You are doing this. You are doing the greatest sin now. Once you go out of this body, where will your wife go? What do you think? Many people will make themselves to commit suicide. Do you know why? All this year you have taught your wife and husband, I am everything. Once you taught this kind of thing to your partner, she will come to know or he will come to know, yes, you are everything. Once you disappear from here, what will she think or what will he think? Yes, my everything went away, there is nothing. So what is next point of living? Only for the kids, right? But many people will fail in that test also. Just because of seeing it, many people won't live because my everything gone away, so I will also make myself to sacrifice my life. Do you know what is the consequences and what is the aftermath of suicide, committing suicide? you won't get next body towards mukti for next 500 to 600 years. Minimum. It depends by calculating the karmas and karmic blocks and all. But definitely you have to wait in the line, wait in the queue. You got trapped, you are in the biggest danger, you are doing many sins. The final thing I am coming to say, many people are living in the pride that I had sex only with my wife, I had sex only with my husband. I appreciate that, but you have to come out of that also. You have to see your wife as your sister, you have to see your husband as your brother. Can you see like that? If you see someone and if you feel some lust feel, you have to come out of that. If you see your partner and if you feel that it is ethical and I have rights to see my wife or a husband in a horny way or in a lust way, that also you have to cross. In Tamil we say Kamam, Krodham, Lobam, Mogam, Madam, Marcharyam, Dambam, Darpam, Irusha, Asya. 10 kind of bad things are inside you. Even if you have the point of having sex with only one partner, you have to come out of that mentality also. Can you do that? If you cannot do that, you are still in the trap. What do you think? Getting mukti and all very easy, right? Very, very easy, right? Getting mukti and all very, it's just. Murunka kadaila pona muka kilo ketone kuduthruvaanga. Eppadi kudupanga? Do you really think the mukti can be get, the moksha can be get in Coles or Woolworths? Do you think like that? Coles market, will you get the mukti? Where will you get the mukti? It is the gift by seeing your lifestyle, not the rich lifestyle or not something like this or that or something like that. This is the gift by seeing your lifestyle and giving it to others. What should you give? You should give everything. Not only money. See, I don't mean money only. You should pass the knowledge, you should share the light, you should share the love. You should make someone to get enlightened. You should show them the way. If you don't show them the way, the God will show them the way through another person. If you show them the way, for that result, easily you will get some other person as your guide or guru or something like that, or some other invisible character also. You will get the support from some other realms or universe to save you from your illness, from your hardest situation, from your tension situations, from your problematic situations. You will get the solution. If you don't get the solution, it will automatically happen very badly and negatively to you. You get my point? The final question. Now you say, why did you come to Australia? What is the asset that you are going to pass to your actual kids? What is the actual asset that you are going to give for your kids, your children, your babies, your friends, your circle, your family members, your relatives? If you expect something and giving, it is called karma. If you don't expect and give something, it is called dharma. The expectation will create the karma. The non-expectation through the dharma will destroy the karma. Which means dharmathin vali sella sella karmathin vali kurayum. Agathiyar saying this. Dharmathin vali sella sella karmathin vali kurayum appa. Which means the more dharma you do in this world, the more karma you will eradicate from your lifespan, from your brain, from your karmic blocks and everything. You get my point? Do you know what is called dharma? It's very simple. எனக்கு வலிக்கிற மாதிரி அவனுக்கும் வலிக்கும், எனக்கு பசிக்கிற மாதிரி அவனுக்கும் பசிக்கும். அவ்வளவுதான் dharma. Which means the same pain he will also get, the same hungriness he will also get. That is called dharma. If you realize this, you will go to the fullest to satisfy your soul. Simple. This is called dharma. Dharma means to make someone to reach the highest is called dharma. To make someone to live their life in a virtue path, which is called dharma. To make someone to realize the divine is called dharma. It's not only on giving the food, it's not only on giving the shelters, it's not only on giving the materialistic things. The dharma is fundamentally based on caring others. Simple. The dharma is fundamentally based on caring others, despite of seeing racism, despite of seeing gender and everything, the color, the nature, the country, the species, the creatures, same for all. The mosquito has the same soul, same like you. You are having the soul same like a mosquito. How can I explain the dharma more than this? If you know the art of this, if you understand this concern and this concept, you won't kill the mosquito anymore. Because killing the mosquito is equal to killing a human being. Killing a rat is equal to killing the human being. Because the mosquito, the horse, the pig, the donkey, the birds and the animals, everything is in their evolution process. Who are you to stop or kill them? You are having 6 senses. They are having 1 sense, 2 sense, 3 sense, 4 sense, 5 sense. Just because of you are having 6 senses, do you really think can you kill another animals and another birds? Who gave the traits to you? Let me ask you another question. The God is creating now itself the 10th or 11th sense creature right now. The 10th or 11th sense creature is coming all the way to kill every humans. To make some soups to drink, to fry some brain and all, humans brain and all. Will you accept it? Same like that you are doing. Just because the birds and animals cannot talk, do you really think it doesn't have any pain? Then who are you to cutting the chain off and cutting the something of some other creature's freedom here? Do you really think this whole planet which is called bloody earth is only for the humans? Okay, let me do one thing. I will ask the God and destroy all other creatures. Let the God only make the humans to live here. How many days will you live here? Within 1 or 2 minutes you will all die here. Am I right or wrong? Then who are you to stop on killing someone? You are cutting the ecosystem. You are changing the global warming. You are changing the every aspects of this earth which is working in the nature of dharma. The whole earth is in the mood and nature of giving something which is called dharma, but you people are in the mentality of taking. Taking means sin, giving means dharma. Are you doing dharma or karma? The whole life you people lived here only for taking, not for giving. I am saying that. What are you saying now? I challenge you. All this year you have lived this life only for taking. Taking. Even while you are kissing your girlfriend or boyfriend, while you are having sex with some other person which you like the most also, you are in the mentality of taking. Kissing also there is some other thing. Do you know what is called kissing? Do you know what is called hugging? Do you know what is called intercourse? Your sexual urge and the ignorance of your mind is thinking that that body, the opposite gender's body is giving something and I have to experience this. That's not love. Your partner within some years will get irritated and they will start to hate you because unintentionally and unknowingly they will come to know that you are a taker, not a giver. That is the main problem now the couples are facing. Everyone is in the mentality of taking. They are not giving anything. They are not giving. Your partner will easily come to know your senses very, very easily. If you are in the mentality of giving, they will easily catch it up. If you are in the mentality of taking, they will also come to know that you are taking something from them. How will your partner respect you? How will your partner will listen to you? See, the very first day you are seeing a girl, they are very beauty, you are approaching them with utmost respect, utmost things. And you are ready to give everything to them. But after they come into your path and they said everything okay to you, you are seeing them as a cheap material because they are already available to you. You are not giving any respect to them. In this way, in the relationship, will you get the hatred or love and affection? Only one word I am coming to say. Love is everything. The God is not object. The God is not a material. The God is not someone who is sitting somewhere to bless you everywhere. Okay? The God means is equal to consciousness. கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு லவ். கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ்னா உணர்வுன்னு அர்த்தம். இறைவன் எந்த ரூபத்தில் இருக்கிறார்? The God is in the form of consciousness, which means இறைவன் உணர்வாக இருக்கிறார், பொருளாக இல்லை. If you really want the godliness to blossom into you, if you really want to experience the godliness inside you, you should practice the love. Mark my words, underline my words. What should you do? You should practice. Underline this word. You should practice the love. The love won't come just like that. In Mahabharata there is one monument character, one biggest and very familiar character. Which character will you come to know if I called Mahabharata? The Karna. Why are you remembering Karna? Many people said about Karna. Why? Because of giving, even though he stood for the wrong side, adharma side, the bad side, the evil side, still he had the reputation. Still I am talking about him in Australia. Why? Because of giving. But do you know, by birth the Karna didn't have the giving mentality. He was same like you. I am very damn sure about it. At the moment when he came to know he wants something, he need to get it from others, many people started to hate him. They never gave anything to him. At that moment he got enlightened. Now I am going to be a giver to anyone. நான் அசிங்கப்பட்ட மாதிரி எவனும் அசிங்கப்படக்கூடாது. As my sufferance, as I got this sufferance, no other people should get same kind of sufferance anymore in their life. That kind of courageous mentality, that kind of boldest decision only made him to be a greatest giver in Mahabharata, which is standing for decades, which is standing for Janmas. I am coming to say, even though in your past if you didn't have the mentality of giving, it's not a problem. Chill. Now you can easily grow yourself to give something to others. Not only money, I mean everything. The more you give, the more blessings you will get. Not to my foundation, to everyone and everywhere that you see around the world. Just give. Only the givers can become a god. The takers won't become a god. The takers will go again into the karmic chain and karmic blocks. கல்யாணங்களுக்கு போகும்போதோ இல்லை ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷனுக்கு போகும்போதோ ஒரு குழப்பம் இருக்கும். சரி, நம்மளை கூப்பிட்டாங்க, இவங்களுக்கு என்னடா நம்ம போய் கிஃப்ட் பண்ணலாம். நம்ம பரம்பொருள் ஃபவுண்டேஷனோட முக்கியமான சில வீடியோஸ் நீங்கள் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டு ஒரு பென்ட்ரைவ்ல போட்டு புதுசாக திருமணம் ஆகக்கூடிய அந்த தம்பதிகளுக்கு கொடுக்கலாம். என் வீடியோவை தான் கொடுக்கணும்னு நான் சொல்ல மாட்டேன். மெய்ஞானம் சம்பந்தமான சில விஷயங்கள் யார் மிக சரியாக பேசுகிறாங்கன்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அவர்களுடைய வீடியோவை காப்பி பண்ணி கொண்டு போய் கொடுங்க. இதுதான் அவர்களுக்கு உண்மையான பொக்கிஷம், உண்மையான ட்ரெஷர். பரம்பொருளின் கருணையினால உங்களுடைய இடைவிடாத அன்னதானத்திற்கு நீங்கள் அனுப்பப்பட்ட பணத்தின் மூலியமாக பல லட்சம் உயிர்களுக்கு இது நாள் வரைக்கும் சாப்பாடு கொடுத்துருக்கோம். ஸோ கொரோனாலேருந்து ஆரம்பித்து ஒரு நாள் கூட விடாமல் பல உயிர்களுக்கு வஸ்திர தானங்களாக இருக்கட்டும், படிக்க முடியாதவங்களுக்கு கல்வித்தொகை கட்ட முடிய விஷயங்களாக இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ரீதியாக விளையாடக்கூடிய நல்ல மாணவர்களை அனுப்பி வைக்கக்கூடிய விஷயங்களாக இருக்கட்டும், அதை தொடர்ந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரெகுலராக மந்த்லி பேசிஸில் ஏழை குழந்தைகளுக்கு க்ரோசரிஸ் கொடுக்கறதாக இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை அவங்களுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சேம் அவங்க விருப்பப்படுறவங்களுக்கு வீட்டு துணிமணிகள், வீட்டுக்கு தேவைப்படக்கூடிய மற்ற பொருட்கள் வாங்கி கொடுக்கறதாக இருக்கட்டும், எல்லா உதவிகளும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களோட உதவினால தான் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. சாது சிதம்பர சுவாமிகள் வளநாட்டார் ஒரு வார்த்தை சொல்லுவார், பசித்தோர் முகம்பார் பரம்பொருள் அருள் கிட்டும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவார். வள்ளல் பெருமானும் ஜீவகாருண்யம் உள்ள சம்சாரிகளுக்கு எப்பேற்பட்ட சூழ்நிலையிலும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அவங்களோட லாபம் தடைபடாது, தொழில் பிரச்சனைகள் நிவர்த்தியாகும், அதை தொடர்ந்து வாழ்க்கையில குடும்ப பிரச்சனைகள் விலகும், அதுபோக குழந்தை சம்பந்தமான பிரச்சனைகள் எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் இந்த அன்னதானத்திற்காக நீங்கள் செய்யக்கூடிய ஒவ்வொரு ரூபாயும் அது உங்களுக்கு நிச்சயமாக புண்ணியமாக சேரும். புண்ணியத்தை கடந்த நிலையில் முக்தி பாதைக்கும் அது நிச்சயமாக உங்களை வழிநடத்தும். அதனால விருப்பப்படுறவங்க நம்மளுடைய பரம்பொருள் அறக்கட்டளையினுடைய சேரிட்டி ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ்க்கு தங்களுடைய விருப்பப்படக்கூடிய நன்கொடையை கீழே உள்ள டெஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல இருக்கக்கூடிய அக்கௌண்ட் நம்பருக்கு செலுத்தலாம். இதற்குண்டான அந்த அருளை சித்தர்கள் உங்களுக்கும் உங்கள் குடும்பத்தாருக்கும் வழங்க வேண்டுகிறேன். குருவின் பரிபூர்ண அருளாசிகள். குரு கடாட்சம்.